Hey, I'm Kirsten Weiss, and I'm here with another reading from Fate. So it's the beginning of chapter 1. If there's anything worse than waiting for a horde of dark magicians to come blasting into town, I didn't want to know what it was. But I'd waited. I didn't have much choice. I'd waited through February and jumped at shadows. I'd waited through March, and the nightmares began. Nightmares of my sisters, dead, and I unable to save them. April passed. I'd cast a serious protection spell, one that required weeks of prep work, which I hate, on my home and cafe. Something wicked was taking its sweet time coming my way, but I'd never doubted it was coming. May burst on the scene in a surge of heat and flowers and pollen. And finally, I sensed dark magic, smoky and cold and heavy. It had thickened the air when I'd woken that morning. It had pressed at the edges of town the night before, as if squeezing us all in a vise. The dark magic was coming, and my nerves stretched taut. Inside my coffee shop ground, everything seemed normal. I leaned on my broom and surveyed my tiny kingdom of Java. The dark wood counter gleamed. Chairs sat upside down on tables for the evening's mopping. Closing my eyes, I extended my witchy senses, reaching past the laminate floor and into the earth. Jace, my assistant manager Darla, touched my arm. I jerked, dropping the broom. It clattered to the floor. "Something's happening," she said in a low voice, her brown eyes wide. Suffering cats. Could my manager feel black magic now too? "No," I said, panicked. "No, it's not even a little." Her blonde hair was coming undone from its ponytail after a long day slinging espressos. She pointed toward the red-pane windows, and I tracked her gaze. People gathered in the middle of Main Street, their heads craned back to face the darkening west. "Come on." I left the broom where it lay and strode to the front door, unlocking it and yanking it open. The bell jangled above me as I strode onto the sidewalk. I didn't look to see if she followed. Cold fingers raced down my neck. It was happening. It was happening now. I reached into my green apron's pocket for my phone and trotted into the middle of the road. Turning to face ground, I looked above Main Street's Old West buildings. A gold line of cloud, an upside-down exclamation point, blazed against the twilight sky. I rubbed damp palms over my apron and stared with the others. A nearby tourist couple chattered excitedly. "Do you think a satellite exploded?" the woman, dressed in shorts and a tee for the balmy May night, asked. "Maybe a meteor," her husband/boyfriend/partner/significant other said. She laughed. "Maybe it's a spaceship. We should ask that lady at our B&B. Oh, space junk. Thank you, universe." Shaking my head, I said a brief prayer that no one had been hurt. The glowing cloud was eerie for sure, but the threat we faced wouldn't come from above. This wasn't what we'd been waiting for. And that's the end of this reading. Thanks a lot.